A solid performance, Thierry.
It was. I was a bit disappointed with Sevilla, but we all know it's not easy at the moment to go and play at the Emirates. And I thought that Arsenal were just magnificent, especially Bukayo Saka. As we saw, he was involved in the 2 goals with an assist and a goal. So it's just old school, shall we say, with Bukayo Saka, although he's a young guy. But what a pass from Jorginho, and you will see on the replay the run of Bukayo Saka, and obviously the tap-in once again tonight, like I mentioned before, for Leandro Trossard. But I like the running behind, Jamie, like we talked about. Sometimes you need to surprise the full-back like that, not always ask for the ball in your feet. And he did, and he just, I'm not too sure about the timing of the celebration, but it was great. And again, what a finish there. But guys, would you have kept him on his right foot?
Would you try it?
Yeah, you would have tried. But I'm saying there, it's a great finish from Bukayo. But here, why are you overcommitting?
He overcovers. You know what he wants to do. He can't hurt you if he's on his right foot there. He wants to come on his left foot.
Great finish from
him. It was a great finish.
I think what we're going to see here now is Bukayo Saka's injury.
This is what you don't want to see. I mean, he's their best player by far. He's picked up a few niggles this season as well.
Yeah, Mikel Arteta described this one as a knock. That was why he was taken off.
Oh, well, let's hope and pray it's a knock, because he's got so much to offer, this young lad. Yeah. He's been excellent this season. 6 goals, 7 assists. They need him.
OK, so let's throw up the table. We're already throwing up the table. OK, so Arsenal not yet mathematically through, but sitting in a good position, at least 4 points ahead of PSV. And then PSV, Lens and Sevilla still theoretically battling out for that second spot to go through to the Champions League knockout stages. Let's move on to another group, which is a Group D.
Martin and Rio are just next to me. And I don't know if you can see that Rio looks really quite incredibly annoyed. And that's because he's got one eye on Manchester United's performance as well, who were 2-0 up. Rashford got sent off and they just conceded. Now he feels that they might concede again. Anyway, meanwhile, more importantly here at the Emirates, Arsenal really dominating this game from start to finish. And that Trossard goal, bearing in mind that he's come in because they're missing players up front, Eddie Nketiah, Gabriel Jesus as well. This was a lovely ball from Jorginho, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the vision that he has here. Of course, Declan wins the ball first of all. Lovely ball, way to pass into the path of Saka. Saka and Martinelli have been absolutely different class in this first half. But look at this. Declan's got to win the ball. That's why he's in there. And then he passes it to this man who really can play, can't he?
Yeah, there's a lot of players here, like you see it. You see this pass and you see the lane open up. But there's very few that can actually execute. This is why he's here. He's passing range here. The timing of the run, the pass execution, the weight of the pass, and then Saka with a beautiful ball on the plate for Trossard, who I think Trossard's a really good player. And today I think he's been very bright, and it's a fantastic team goal, that.
Yeah. Trossard's been clever because he keeps offering himself from side to side, get those passes moving, and then he's there at the vital time to knock that one home.
Another player looks like he's really enjoying himself in that first half is Gabriel Martinelli, who's absolutely been shining, hasn't he?
Well,
the right-back's had a nightmare against him.
He's had Juan Lu on toast. He's roasted him. Every time he's had the ball, he said, listen, what have you got? And you ain't got enough for me. He worked out in the first couple of minutes of the game, beat him once here. And from that moment on, he just said, listen, I'm going to hurt you. And I don't think he would have had a harder 45 minutes of football in his career. Young fullback. He's been linked with Real Madrid, funnily enough, and this will be a good learning curve for him. Can he recover in the second half? Because Martinelli, all he's done is he's lacked that killer final ball.
This is the worst one, isn't it, from a defender's point of view?
Berbatov at Old Trafford.
That's almost embarrassing. But Martinelli keeps knocking it out with his right foot. I mean, look, we'll just take another look at this. Lovely, it lifts it over the defender. That is embarrassing for him. He must have a good agent to be linked with Real Madrid because he's getting run ragged. But Martinelli and Saka, they're the shining lights and have been at Arsenal for 2 or 3 seasons now, and tonight they're tearing them apart.
Yeah, he's been dribbled past 5 times in the game so far, so in the second half he's got to do something to try and mitigate the Gabriel danger, I suppose. But you're right, Saka as well having a brilliant game, more to come in the second half. Just a reminder as well, the other games that are going on, Manchester United, who were 2-1 up, just conceded a penalty against Copenhagen. That means it's 2-2 at the moment in that game, Rashford getting sent off. They were 2-0 up at the first place, and then Rashford obviously getting himself off has kind of changed it a little bit. We'll update the rest of the scores for you after this.